Hey everyone, welcome back to my stream. How is everyone doing? Are y'all ready for the show? Guys, hey Ben Isaac's mommy, one of my guests are here. Yeah. I'm gonna just let the music play and let people come in. You know how we do every week. We let people come in for a little bit. I hope you guys have your wine because I'm really excited about my guest today. So you guys get to meet some new creators that you may or may not know. But I decided to have an all married panel today. And I am super crazy excited. Are you guys excited? Okay, let's go in the chat and say hey to everybody. Hey, Robin 101. Hey, Save with Fifi. Hey, Bean Isaac's mommy, but you coming up to join me, honey. Hey, Shanita Marie randomly, abiding in him daily. Hey, welcome. Guys, feel free to dance with whoever you want to dance with. You know, we have no rule. Well, I have rules. The rules are on the bottom of the screen, and my mods will make sure that everyone abides by those rules. So if you are new here and you don't know the rules to this chat, then please just read the banner that is scrolling across the bottom. But my mods are going to make sure that everybody is doing what they're supposed to do, guys. Okay? Help me, help you. That's what I like. Help me, help you. We've got 12 wonderful people in the house. Please don't forget to thumbs up this live. Okay, hey, it's Shay, honey. It's Shay. Do not go anywhere, okay, hon? Classic Corporation. Another one of my panel guests are here. Hey. This is my song, guys. Every single time I come up here, I have to play this song to start my live. Like, it just gets me energized, okay? And y'all, I'm tired today, but I'm going to make sure this is still an amazing live for all of y'all. Hey, Suddenly D's. Thank you, guys. Hi, it's All Hot Air. Hey, guys, welcome. Grab somebody who you do not already have. Please feel free. Hey, Nia Boo. Hey. Okay, so I see 2 out of 3 of my guests. So, guys, just so you know. Oh, hey, Real. I'm good, guys. Okay. So, last week, Real Talk 87 won the playlist play. And I have ran his playlist. So, he was the winner last week. So, this week, it is going to be It's Shay. It's Shay supports me all the time. She checks out my videos. She comes to the lives. I absolutely love and appreciate you, Shay. So you are this week's winner of Play the Playlist. So thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you and everything you do and all your support, honestly. Guys, if you do not have It's Shay, please go and get her, grab her. She's really genuine and she is a great ball of fun and laughter that we have. Thank you so much, Nia, for sharing me out. Guys, if you can share me out, please do. I want to get more people in the house so that you guys can get to know my guests. It's all about the guests, guys. Hey, Harrison Family Vlogs. Welcome to the house. Craig Jones Sr. Hello. Chi, hey. Hey, guys, hey. Okay, I'm about to drop the link, guys. I am about to drop the link for my guests. Clara and Kay, hey, welcome to the house, guys. Welcome. I just want to make sure I haven't missed anyone. The best day you. Thank you, honey. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. And all of you guys have been sharing me out. So thank you so much. Yes, congratulations to Shay. Shay is this week's supporter winner. I love her. Guys, don't forget Sundays. Sundays are my new live days. I will be going live on Sunday at 6 p.m. CST time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And on Sundays, we have open panels. So anybody that's in the chat, you want to get up and come on the camera with me for the discussion, then you get to do that on Sundays. I don't let anybody come up on today. It's only my panel guests. That's it. They're the only ones that can click on the link. But on Sundays, it is a free-for-all, so everybody can come and join in the conversation. So that will be this Sunday. And forget, guys, Don goes live. Don Easy TV. He goes live on Fridays. It's really good time. I believe it's 7 p.m. Central Time. But if anyone else knows in the chat, can you please confirm what time Don does go live on Fridays? But please make sure you guys go and check that out. Okay, let me drop my link. Now that all my announcements have been made. How is everybody doing? Are you guys ready for tonight's discussion? Are you guys ready for tonight's discussion? I'm excited to have some fun with these couples. Okay, so Classic Corporation, you may click the link. Being Isaac's Mummy, you may click the link. And Queen J, you may also click the link, guys. Whenever you are ready, please feel free to click the link. Guys, I just want to say, and I just want to remind everybody as my panel are getting ready to come on up to the stage. You guys know what I'm about. You guys, this is for my panel guests too. You guys all know what my show is about. You know that I'm very candid. I keep it as candid as possible. And I just want everyone to be open-minded and there's no judging on this channel. We do not judge anybody for what anyone's going to say. We're supportive, we're a family, and we love on each other. So I just want to make sure that is very clear before we get into the discussion tonight, because there may be some questions, right? That I don't know, sometimes, married couples like to keep things between themselves, and I understand that completely. But at the same time, I just want everybody to be honest and open and be real about the situations that they live or have been involved in, because, yeah, it is something up in here. Okay, it is something. So let's make for a very interesting conversation, guys. And keep it real. Keep it real, real. A Positive Lifestyle said the topic is not optimal for me, but I'm here. Well, girl, I'm no longer married, but we can all get something out of this, okay? So thank you so much for joining. Okay, Queen Warren, add to the stream. King Joe, add to the stream. Hey, guys. Being Isaac's Mommy, don't forget to add to the stream. To click on that link so you guys get to be added to the stream. So, guys, this is what I'm going to do. The YouTuber creators, I'm going to call them by their YouTube names. Simply because I also want to advertise their channels. I want you guys to go over to their channels and show them love, support, and understanding. So, I'm going to call them by their channel names. However, their partners, I will call them by their actual names, okay? So I don't want anyone to get offended. That's just what I'm going to do. It's just easy that way. Plus, obviously, we're all on YouTube. We all want to grow. We all want to make new friends. So that's what we're going to do today. So first up, we've got Queen J. Warren and Charles in the house. Say hey, guys. Hey. And then we got King Joe.
Well,
hey, is that classic?
Yeah, that's my greeting. Well,
okay, hey, is your wife with you?
Yes, hey.
We here now.
We've got Classic Corporation and Chi in the house as well. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I have one more guest, and she is here. It's Being Isaac's Mommy. Here she is. Her. To the stream. Hey, Being Isaac's Mommy. Welcome.
Hi.
Guys, so Being Isaac's Mommy does have has a husband, but her husband had to work a little late today. So, he may join us a little later. But for now, this is Being Isaac's Mommy.
Hold on. You want to see my face? Hold on. You want to see my face? You go to my channel. I'm at my house. I ain't finna put my camera on. That's why we got a picture together. I'm not putting no camera on. I'm talking to somebody in the chat. No camera. You want to see me go to my channel?
So you want to see me go to my channel? Yes. Harrison Family Vlog said I've got a dope panel of couples here today. I do. I'm very excited about tonight's show, guys. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
excited
guys.
too.
You guys are excited. You guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we
You
got
guys promise to be honest.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Some of the questions may get a little X-rated, but you know how we do here. But I'm gonna try and keep it as PC as possible. Okay, guys. Okay, we'll start. How did you guys meet your significant spouse? We'll start with Queen J.
Okay.
Your version of the story or my version of the story?
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, either one of you can
No,
answer. It
go
doesn't
ahead.
matter.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so we were both active duty military when we first met. I met him on the ship where we were stationed at. I was cute, you know, I had a fresh haircut. I was doing my job like I'm supposed to be doing. And then he popped up out of nowhere and decided to try to talk to me. So then I gave him a little attention.
Hey.
And that's pretty much like how we first met.
Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Okay,
actually.
guys, we're gonna get to know our couples first, okay? And then we'll get into the nitty-gritty of their relationship.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, King Joe.
Yes, ma'am.
Classic. How did you and Chichi meet?
You want to take this one up? Well, it was West Shore Ball, 2005, February 19th. February 19th, 2005 at West Shore Ball. It was, I think it was the food court. Was it the food court?
I think so.
It was the food court. Well, we saw each other, we talked to each other or whatever. It was in front of the Old Navy, but it was in the food court. So
Oh wow! So who spoke to who first?
that's what we first. It was really her friends. It was one of those things, but we were young though. We were still teenagers. Man. What like?
He went after me.
Okay.
I know
Yep.
that's right.
She got that. She got that. She got that.
Okay, Ben.
Her friend came over.
Okay, go ahead.
Her friend came over and was talking about other girls who had thought I was cute. And I was like, I don't know about them because it wasn't that they didn't look good. It was just like they kind of had like an iffy history. You know what I mean? So I was like, what about her? You know, is she okay? She was like, yeah, she thinks you all right too. I was like, well, hey, I'll take that one.
Right? Oh.
Yep.
Okay. So you picked which one you wanted, huh? You
No,
just
she picked me. Trust me. She picked me. It wasn't that easy. It wasn't that easy.
Okay. Ben, as his mommy, how did you and your husband meet?
Okay, first off, just want to say my husband's at work. He's working a little bit late. He should be home soon. But anyway, we met in high school. So I was 14 and he was 15. It was really awkward. And we were friends for a long time before we even started dating. So that's how that went. And he went after moi.
Oh, I love it. I love it. See, you know, these men, they be fishing, man. They be fishing. But they got exactly who they wanted, okay? Catch the bag, ladies, okay? You guys all look amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
I think it's great. My life is near. Said, "Oh, Queen and hubby, y'all look like you're going to the White House tonight. Y'all casket sharp." Beautiful.
Oh! Who said that?
My life is near.
Nia, hush. Thank you.
So 87 said, "Everybody's acting shy. Hey, listen, they'll be comfortable. Don't worry. It's just the beginning of the show. It happens. Okay."
We'll warm up, trust me.
Exactly. They'll warm up. They'll warm up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next question. Okay, so Kinga, you and your wife have been together since 2005, correct?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that's 15 years.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Queen J1, how long have you two been together?
12 years since 2008.
Wow. Okay. As
Salute.
how long have you guys
Salute.
been together?
Whoop, whoop.
I feel so young.
Oh.
1 year.
Wow. See, y'all, I got the experience crew on here, okay? We got some beautiful, nice, long relationships for you guys, okay? Okay, so what was it that attracted you to your partner?
Who started? Huh?
Yeah, with us?
Yeah.
Okay. go ahead.
Charles, what attracted you to Queen?
Okay. She was real small. She was like real small, and she was like on the little cooking line when I seen her, and she was like real small, so it just, it caught my eye.
Queen,
It
what
was my,
about
it
you
was my
about Charles?
swag.
And she had this like little haircut then too. It was like a little haircut she had too.
Look at you like, really? That was it?
Right. I'm
Yeah,
like, wait
that
a
was it.
minute. I was looking like it's small.
If you say off top, it was that.
There we go. That's what
I
he
had a cute small shape, honey. That was pre-children, you know.
pre-children. We know those shapes pre-children. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so what attracted you to Charles?
What attracted me to him was his swagger. Like when I first met him, to me, he kind of had that like T.I. like laid back swag, like that chill type of attitude. And it was like he was dressed like his uniform, because you know we was both in the Navy, so he had on this uniform that was like crispy, sharp, iron. He had a nice clean haircut.
Cuz was on fleek.
Yeah,
on fleek.
he was on fleek.
Oh yeah, I was squared away. Now.
Women love a man in uniform, y'all.
Yes, boots were shiny. So,
Salute.
Okay, Chichi, what attracted you to Joe?
His height, he's like super tall, and I'm really short.
I ain't that tall.
Joe, what attracted you to Chichi?
Boobies.
Such a
Hey,
male
y'all wanted the
response.
truth. Y'all wanted the truth. I ain't gonna lie.
I love the honesty, guys. I love the honesty. Okay, being Isaac's mommy, what attracted you to Kiari?
You said his name right. Period. I don't know. You know what? I'll say. I know this might sound weird, but like his weirdness. Like at first it threw me off, and I was like, "Okay, you a little weird, but I like it. It's something there. I like it."
Yeah.
Right?
I'll say that.
I like that. I like that. A positive lifestyle. Thank you so much for sharing me out, hon. Yes, guys, if you can share out the life, please do so. Okay. Next question. Okay, when you guys were dating, did you guys ever go through a period where you broke up or separated? Yeah. So being I just want to say
Not
yeah,
really.
we did.
What?
Mhm.
Yeah, this one.
We was not about that life, baby.
One time.
Not breaking up. We broke up one time.
Yeah, one time.
One time. Okay, one time. That makes sense. Okay, King Jones and Chi-Chi.
A lot.
A lot of times. But
Oh, really?
mind you, we was in high school when we got together, so a lot of times we broke up.
Okay, you guys seem like you had the same kind of story as being Isaac's mommy, because she was just like, yeah, we sure did. Hell yeah, we broke up a couple of times.
It was not.
Okay, what was the reason? Why did you guys break up?
Infidelity.
I was an asshole.
Okay, so
I was an
hold on,
asshole.
Charles, did you say infidelity?
Yeah, cheating.
Okay,
Entanglement.
yeah, that happens.
Entanglement.
Hashtag
Oh,
shout out to my son.
entanglements in a
You see
little bit. Okay, so cheating was over there. King Joe, what was one of the reasons that y'all split?
Joe,
Huh?
what was one of the reasons?
Because I wasn't mature enough. I was doing dumb shit. Dead ass serious. It wasn't necessarily cheating, just wanted to do like, hustling, like just dumb, like ignorant, dumb shit. Just I didn't want her to be around when I did that stuff, so just trying to keep her away from me so she wouldn't get messed up. But pretty much.
Oh, that's so nice.
No, it took a while for us.
Nice.
She never really understood.
I mean, I know how us women can be. Yeah, no, we don't want to hear that, to be honest.
She never really understood that. She never really understood that at first.
Okay.
Like, she always felt like, yo, you just pushing me away, just acting weird for nothing like that. But my lifestyle at that time, it wasn't. She couldn't be around that. So
Yeah. No, I mean, we can understand now, but y'all men be putting us through hell first, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, what was some of the reasons or a reason why you guys split?
Go.
Well, with us, like me and my husband, before we started dating, we both just got out of really toxic relationships. And when we got together, it was like a good thing, but we still didn't get over our like trauma and like, the stuff that we went through baggage for sure. So it was just like hanging out there, and it just got so overwhelming. And we're like, you know what? We need a break so that we can like figure some stuff out, and then we can get back together. So it wasn't nothing like too bad, but we just needed a break.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys got together young as well, so sometimes you're still growing, still learning yourself. So sometimes it takes a minute
Oh,
to
yeah.
really connect.
I
Yeah,
am
right.
Oh my gosh, yes, I'm still learning. I'm really young, you guys. I'm 22. We only been married for a year. We only dated for a year, and we already have a baby. So there's that. There's
Oh,
the
see,
tea.
I was gonna ask. My next question was, how long were you guys engaged before you guys got married? So it was like a year. Was you guys engaged for a year? How long were you guys engaged for?
With us, we were literally engaged for 3 months.
Girl, you ain't the only one. Trust me, that happens a lot. It happens a lot.
Yeah.
Queen J.
You want to tell me how long we was together?
I don't know about the same.
Yeah, we was together like 3 months, and then we got married.
Okay, see? Okay, King J, how long were you guys engaged for?
We were together. Well, we've been married 7 years, and we've been together 15. So whatever that math.
8 years. We were together for 8 years, so we got married. I ain't going out like that. Nope. We're going out like that.
He wanted to make sure he got everything out of his system.
I had to be for real. I had to be mentally prepared. I had to make myself a man. I'm talking about like getting a job, going to work. You see what I'm saying? Like at first I wasn't on that time. I was on a complete different time. So I had to get myself mentally ready. Right when I was 24, 25 years old, I started preparing myself, being like a real shit, a real man. Like I'm gonna go to work every day, I'm gonna bring a paycheck home. So
No,
yeah.
I get it. Okay, so how long? What's the longest you guys have been not speaking to your partner for?
For us, not even a day.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
not
ever
even a
been
day.
longer than
Okay.
that.
Nah.
Be like half a day.
They argue, they make up same day.
We just really don't talk to each other. We get that bad. We just because we did had all the epic arguments. Like ain't nobody go win. You just get quiet or whatever. Like, oh well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That works too.
I would definitely say not even a day as well, because with us it's like we're so mad at each other in the moment, but then especially if it's something stupid, 2 seconds later it's like, you know what, I don't even care anymore. Just give me some food.
Right.
Feed me.
We'll move on. Right, exactly. Queen J, how long do you guys not speak for when you guys get into it?
It might be some hours. It could be some hours because what we'll do is text. She'll text me if she want to say something, but she don't want to say it to me.
In the same room.
In the next room.
And before we used to text, you don't even remember. We used to like write letters back and forth.
Yeah, we used to write letters.
Throw him a letter in the room, and then he'll bring me back the letter. And
I was young. I don't do that no more.
Yeah, we used to do that back then. Back when we first got together. Then it went to text messages, and I'd be like, I don't want to say what I got to say. I was gonna say it in my messages. Then we'll go back and forth, and then finally we're like, I don't really know who ended up talking to who first. But
okay, so everybody like seems to make up with their partner within a couple hours, like same day. It's over. We're not holding on to nothing. We're just gonna move on past it, what irritated us or was hurting us. Okay, so who's the first person usually to make up?
Well, I mean, I really don't be mad. Man. Like, I don't be needing to make up. I mean, I'll be straight.
Oh, so you trying to say it's always Queen? Like, Queen be the one to snap?
I am the stubborn one.
Yeah, I don't be mad.
I am the stubborn one, honey. I'm gonna let you know. And then he may not even know I'm mad. I'm gonna have to let him know that I'm mad. He'll be like nonchalant, like, what are you saying about again?
And guess what? That makes her even madder.
Yeah. So
that nonchalant stuff, man.
So nonchalant about life.
Okay, King Joe and Chichi, who makes up first?
Well, it kind of just happens. We're both Gemini, so not one of us makes up
Gemini's
first.
in the house.
You're
But I
both
will
Gemini.
say,
Wow.
Joe does acknowledge he's wrong.
Okay.
I don't.
Hey, that's being honest.
I will
that's being real
never,
honest.
ever acknowledge I'm wrong.
I like that. Okay, you guys, it's money. Who makes up first?
I would definitely say me, and if he was here, he would laugh. But I would definitely say me. He's not a communication person. Like the way he grew up, Like they would just be mad at each other and just stay mad until they'll just act like it just never happened. But me, no, I have to like at least address it so that we can move
Right. I understand that. Yeah. Okay. Is this everybody's first marriage or only marriage?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's a unison. That's a unison answer. Okay. Who here out of you guys believe that marriage is just a contract?
Me.
I think
That was
it's
me.
just like a paper. Like it doesn't define the relationship. You can be soulmates and not be married.
Facts.
It's just like getting married didn't change anything for our relationship.
Right. So it's pretty much just the same. You guys just did it just kind of for the legal portion of it.
No, my son. I didn't want my son. You get what I'm saying? I didn't want my son to be what you would consider a bastard. Not saying he would be, but no, my son go have what I had, what I didn't have. I didn't grow up with that. You see what I'm saying? So I was gonna do the best for my son. But I mean, I love her. I've been with her for that long. Like it was about time to get married and do all that shit then. So
Right. Hey
I had
guys,
to mature myself.
Guys, just so you know, my mods are removing comments because there's either numbers in the chat or too many emojis. So if you guys can just write the numbers out in letters, you guys are real. No more than 2 emojis, and then they won't be deleting your messages. Okay, guys, let's just try and keep the chat clean, please. I appreciate you all, and I want to hear all of your comments. YouTube caught that he's been married 12 years. That's amazing. That's beautiful. I love that. Okay. So you guys believe that it's just a piece of paper. What about you being Isaac's mommy? What do you think marriage is? Do you believe it's just a piece of paper and a contract?
Ooh. I don't really I don't know how to answer, but I'm just gonna answer the best way that like the person.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't worry. You can answer however you want.
I would say it's a little bit more than that, only because there's so much that goes into it. And it's like with me, because I'm so young, like obviously I lived with my parents before I'm married. My husband moved in with him and stuff. And it's like I realized, like, okay, I can't just get mad at you and leave because you're right there. Like we live in the same place. And
right.
I don't know. I feel like it's so much more that goes into it than I thought.
Like,
yeah. I had the same argument with Joe already about this too.
They sound choppy.
Queen J, what do you guys think? Do you guys think the marriage is just a contract, or do you think it's more than that? And what do you think it is if it's a contract?
More.
Yeah, I think it's more than that. I mean, it's a lot that come with it too, because like you said, it's just even as far as making sure all your kids have the same last name. It's a lot more that goes with that. You know that it helps. You can't do nothing just being the girlfriend.
Right.
It's just a lot that come with it. So I think it is more than that. But I think it means more than just a piece of paper.
Okay, so in the chat, the best day you said it's not a contract now. Hold on, let me see. That's the paper, not a contract. Says she's Cash Music. Save with VP said it's just paper. Real Talk says it's a contract. So okay, a lot of you guys in the chat believe that it's a contract and it's just a piece of paper. Okay, if that's okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna ask Joe and Chi that in a second. My Life is Leah says, why go against your beliefs, King and Joe, about marriage if it's just a piece of paper? Why did y'all do it? That was my next question.
Yeah.
Marriage is marriage for a reason. You can't legally do anything without being married.
Well, if you know his social, you can legally do whatever. And I already knew his social. So,
Right.
I mean, but like Joe said, we got married for our son. Regardless if we were married or not, we would still be together.
Facts.
And even if he wanted to leave, he could technically just walk out and leave.
Being married isn't going to stop me from leaving.
But I do see how people can think it or feel it is more to them. That's for them to feel.
Right.
But for
No,
me,
I mean, I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. I think
Yeah.
everybody believes what they believe. You know what I'm saying? And I hear it all the time. feel that way. They're like, it's just a way for the government. You know, it's just a legal document.
Yeah.
And, you know,
I don't
they
think
just
it
get
really
married
did
different.
anything different for our relationship.
My son brought us together more. My son. That's what brought us together more than anything. My boy. Looking at my boy, looking at my boy's face and seeing my wife's face and my son or whatever. That's what really got us together.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. Completely understand that. Okay, guys. So, how do you feel about your partner looking at the opposite sex?
Can I say it first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I personally, I mean, I don't really care because if you look, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna be like, "Yep, she got a big."
That girl got a big old booty.
I don't care. I don't care. As long as it's not like, as long as the look is not like
Disrespectful. Yeah.
Yeah. If it's just a look, I don't care. That's just me though.
Same.
Anybody else have a problem with their partner looking at the opposite sex? I just say looking. I ain't saying nothing else.
Me personally, I'm not with it. If you looking, keep it to yourself. You ain't got to tell me about it. Just get your look.
And he don't want to hear any
Don't enlighten me about it. What you telling
So
me?
Charles is like, I don't want to know. You can keep that to yourself.
If I'm looking, I ain't gonna look over and say, "You see that fat ass?" You know, I mean, that's just.
Okay,
I'm just not with it.
I respect that. Okay, Queen, how do you feel about your man looking at another woman? If he was to look at another woman, you don't care?
That just sounds so bad to me. Like, just hearing you say, like, how you feel about, I'm like, what? Look at it. But I do get what you're saying, though.
But
like,
hey, I mean, it could be a celebrity. It could be anybody. You know, it's just the opposite sex.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I would give somebody a compliment in a heartbeat. I'm like, oh, she pretty. Like, we was watching TV or watching something like a video or something. I'm like, oh, she is so pretty. Or we may or we may make a comment about something about her appearance. Like, oh, her butt is too much. It ain't balanced. So, like, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, as far as, like, I'm not going to be disrespectful and be sitting here like, dang, that nigga, like, no, I don't even be looking at nobody like that. But I don't, in that way, it's not okay. Like, he ain't finna be, I don't even know how he do with his friends or whoever, but I don't want to hear you come up with no other woman like that.
No other woman but you, right? I feel
this
you.
Is my child, my daughter.
I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me find the question that I want to ask you guys.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why internet just don't work.
Okay, wait, hold on. I lost it. Anyway.
This is fun.
Okay, so does anybody actually regret getting married, or do you absolutely love being married?
Is that a trick question?
Right.
It's not a trick question. You know, there's some couples will just be like, you know, and then other people are like, no, I needed that. Like, I needed marriage. I needed that to confirm what we have going on or whatever. It's up to you guys, however you want to answer. So it's not a trick question.
Well, I think our circumstances were just like a little bit different when we first got married. Like, I don't regret getting married. Like, I love who we are. I love everything that we went through to get to where we are, even the breakup, everything. Like, I'm grateful for all of that because it literally made us both grow and mature into who we are today. Otherwise, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Right.
But at the beginning, when we first got married, we did get married for like, well, we already knew we wanted to get married. We didn't have like a huge wedding or anything like that. So we didn't waste any money, but we was both in the military and we ended up having a child together. So like the military don't look at the other person as nothing but another person, like unless you are legally married. So like that kind of put the fire under it. So I feel like if we wasn't in the military and we like met in different circumstances, then we probably, I believe don't nothing happen by accident or by chance. I do believe and feel that we still be together right now today. But if we would have met under different circumstances, maybe we would have got married at a later date.
Right.
It wouldn't have been so much rush.
Her partner was in the military too. and they got married. I mean, I think they got married a bit quicker than they originally had planned because he was going away and she wanted to go with him. And in the eyes of the military, it's a bit different. They kind of really want. It's like you have to be this person's spouse, and then they
Right.
with you guys
They don't look at girlfriend, baby
Yeah, so the military
mama.
is different. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
very different. You're right. Okay. Anybody else want to answer the question?
I'll go. I would say
Oh.
I would say that I don't regret getting married because at the end of the day, Kiara is my best friend, and I wouldn't want to be married to anybody else. But I think if I could rewind time, which I know we can't do, or if I could redo things, I would
Right.
slow it down just a little bit because I don't know. Like I said, like a little bit ago, being a wife and a mom is way harder than I thought it was gonna be. way harder. And I know
Yeah.
I'm still in the beginning, but it's like life has smacked me in the face, and I'm just like, wow. Like if I could redo this, I would just slow it down, but I wouldn't like not do it.
Mhm.
That makes
Right.
sense.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I've been there. I've been with you guys, but I'm a divorcee, so I have a bit of a different story. But yeah, marriage is a completely. I think from the day you say I do, for me personally, I felt my whole life changed. It completely changed. It did not feel anything like what it felt when we were just dating. When we got married, it just felt so much more to me personally. So I get it. I understand. Real Talk said my ass regretted it. That's because you have the same story to me. That's why you saying that. Okay. Hey, her mother like daughter eats. Welcome. Abiding in him daily says girlfriends or boyfriends come and go. Marriage is forever and a lifelong commitment and journey. That is very, very true. I agree with that. I honestly do. Okay, guys. So with this pandemic, has it affected your marriage? And if it has, then how?
Oh God.
I
Either
don't
way, or that thing. I don't know. He wants to answer first.
It probably helped. It helped, man. Hell, we at home, so
Right.
can't go
You know
nowhere.
what, Joe? You ain't the first husband to say that. Like another husband came on the show for Gentleman's Club the other day, and he was saying, you know what? This pandemic, if anything, has made me respect my wife so much more because I see how much she does at home when I'm not there and I'm usually at work.
Yeah. See, I work overnight, so by the time I get back home or whatever, everybody's waking up. So it's not like I'm ever really gone for them. You see what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now we're together more. So it used to be when he'd get home, I'd leave. Our son would leave, so he'd be alone. Now we're all together, and it's like always family time.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Does anybody else have the same experience?
I want to hear from being Isaac's mommy because she is newly married and a new mommy and dealing with a pandemic.
Yeah. Oh, being Isaac's mommy.
I would say in the beginning it was a little bit rough. It was like, this is the thing, because everything has happened so fast for us, like we've gone through a lot of transitions. So it was like another thing we had to adapt to, especially because his job, he gets paternity leave up until he's 6 months, and he's actually 6 months today. But anyways,
Congrats.
So right when the pandemic first started, Kiari had 2 weeks off straight. And you guys, because we're not used to, being home together all the time, it was it was a little bit rough because, I'm constantly cleaning. I'm constantly cleaning up after Isaac, the house, doing all this stuff. And it's like the complete opposite. And I'm like, bro.
Hey, was he in the way? Was he in the way a lot? Beaver, was he in the way?
He was in the way.
I do that shit all the time.
Dropping stuff everywhere, and he didn't know where anything goes. I'm like,
just leaving it.
Leave it alone.
I get in the way of best. Like Chichi, but I'm trying to do something. Move. I'm like, man, I didn't know you was doing that. My bad. Shit. Like,
I don't know how to do that.
Right?
Yes,
That's
that's
true.
exactly how it was. But I would
Everything has a home. Learn where the home is at. Okay.
Exactly. Find it.
I tried.
He said, I tried.
Help me out, homie. I be trying, man. He'll be out.
Man.
Thank you, like mother,
Queen
like daughter.
Jane Charles, how do y'all feel in the pandemic and being home together? Are you guys home together or no?
Well, I still go to work every day. I went to work every day. I never I never stopped. So I still was on my same schedule.
That's cool.
And she was already at home already. So the only difference for her is the kids was there every day. So basically you'll have to ask her how did it change for her because I still was doing my same schedule.
Right. Okay. Do any of you guys feel that one spouse makes more of an effort than the other one when it comes to your relationship?
What's the question?
You said one means more than the other one?
I was like, do you feel that one spouse will make more of an effort in, nurturing or growing your relationship more than the other?
I feel like where I lack, he picks up.
We both Geminis. It works like that. We both Gemini.
Right.
We always each other opposites when we need to be. Swear to God. Jay in there. Jay will tell you.
That's what they say, opposites attract, kind of.
Yeah. So wherever I'm like not my best, he's his best.
Okay. I like that answer. I do. I like that.
That was a good answer.
That was a great answer. Okay. Yeah. Queen Jane and Charles, do you guys feel that any one of you makes more of an effort than the other one or no? It's just 50-50.
Well, I personally think, of course, I believe she does more of the loving stuff and all that. I be in work mode a lot, so it's like I'm like in wind down mode. So she do a lot of that. I don't think you can be together being two overly loving people. So I think she do more than me.
Okay. Does everybody feel fully supported within their marriages?
Yeah. But back to the other question, then I can answer that question as well. I don't think it's so much as me doing more. I just think that we have totally different personalities. Like he's a Virgo, right. So if you're into signs and stuff like that, you kind of maybe get some of his personality. So it's kind of I feel the same way as King Joe them said, as far as balancing each other. We may we always get back to a meeting ground. So where it's either I realize something is wrong and I approach him and we kind of figure it out, or he realized something is off. We always realize something is off about each other. Whether we try to hide and play it off, whatever, because he does work a lot. So it does get kind of in the way. So I am a lovey-dovey, squishy type person that just loves attention, want to give attention. But at the same time, I feel like we do balance each other back out.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe in love languages?
Yeah.
I do, but I never really looked too much into it like that. How about I know you don't even know nothing about it.
I don't know much about it.
I ain't know what the hell was going on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I ain't never really
that's kind of like star signs, but it's with love and things like that. Everybody loves in a different way, and some people's love is by receiving or giving gifts. Some people are more touchy feely. It just depends on the type of love language that you display, and it's always good usually for your partner to know what your love language is, because that's them knowing how to love on you. Or how you appreciate and receive love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if you guys don't know about it, I would look into it and see. And take the test. There's a test online that you can take together.
I took the test.
Yeah, see, I took the test too. Yeah, I wanted to know what my love language. I knew what my love language was anyway, but I just wanted to make sure that it was exactly what I thought it was.
I'm gonna have to delete that
test inside this little description box, so I can go click.
You take the test. I'm not taking that test.
You be the opposite of what I'm
bad thing. It's a good thing.
I feel tests like a motherfucker.
Negative that comes out from love language.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
There's no wrong or right answer. It's just how you, how you perceive love, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's different.
Let me just tell you,
Everyone's so
V, let me tell you, the last test I passed was a piss test, and that's because I cheated, all right? I've been failing tests ever since, ninth grade. I ain't passing no test. How did I go past those?
Oh my Lord.
He gonna take it without knowing he's taking it. I'll just ask him the question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
just
probably
ask him
happened.
the question. He won't even
So,
know.
yeah, how you feel about this question?
Right.
Everybody else, I will add it in the description box. If anyone else in the chat wants to go and take the love language test, it's definitely something worth doing. So I would say that. Okay, guys. So what do you enjoy the most about being married?
What would you enjoy the most about being married?
Yeah.
Always having somebody there, like always having that immediate response, immediate comfort, immediate. I want to complain, or I want to be excited about something, or I want to having that best friend that you're just living with every day, all day.
Yeah.
Going through the motions of life with you.
That's what I say, best friend. Like, yeah, it's pretty much like you having your best friend and stuff. That's why I was saying earlier. I wasn't saying that I didn't agree with marriage or anything in a general aspect, but just that marriage or whatnot, it doesn't necessarily mean because you go down the aisle and you do all those things or whatnot that y'all gonna be together forever. You see what I'm saying? Like you can be like that without having to do all those things. That was my only thing of it. Like in general aspect is a contract. Do I regret being married? No, not at all. Like I married my wife for a reason. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been with her for that long if I wasn't intended on actually marrying her. But just the general aspect of it, it's a contract. It really doesn't hold anybody down. You get what I'm saying? To be like married. If it was up to me, shit, I would have got married under a motherfucking palm tree with some coconuts on that bitch. But that wasn't what I wanted.
I mean, look, even in the eyes of the Lord, you can be with someone for a very long time and they still class you guys as being married.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to go and get your marriage license and do all of that and pay for it. They still class you as married. So, you know. Okay, so guys, what do you struggle with the most in your marriages?
Wait, what was the last question?
The last question was, what do you enjoy the most about being married?
Oh, I was sitting here thinking the whole time. I couldn't think.
Not a damn thing.
You know what? Actually, okay, I thought of something, but it might sound
go ahead.
stupid to you guys because you guys been married for a long time. But for me, since I've only been married a year, I would say the best part so far is that my last name is different. And the reason why I say that is because I have I call him my sperm donor because I don't really talk to him like that, you guys. But I grew up with his last name, and I've never identified with it. Like it's never felt right to me. I don't know anybody in his family. I don't associate myself with them.
That's how I am.
To be different.
That's how I am.
That's special. That's special.
That's just how I am.
That is.
But see, I'm a man.
Everybody change their last names.
I wouldn't allow my son to have my last name. We're married, but my son has my wife's last name. I won't allow him to have my last name because how I was raised. My parents my mother passed, but my dad, he's not shit. So, no.
So did she not have your last name either, Joe?
No, and that's one thing I regret. I want his last name. I don't care.
Trust me. Trust me. It ain't my last name. And no, my last name. My last name going to hell.
Hold on. Joe, you do know though, right, that you can actually take her last name.
Yes.
Yeah, it cost $500 at the time. I wasn't doing all that, so nope. For a man, it cost $500.
You should have done it once you got married. You could have done it at the same time.
This was 7 years ago. I ain't paying $500 to get my last name.
I'm just saying, I'll try to help you out. If you want to change that last name,
I'm taking that name. I'm taking that last name to the grave with me. Okay, my son. If I have kids in the future, nobody having that name but me. Okay, I am not happy with it. All right. Yeah.
Wow.
Y'all learn the story later. I'll tell y'all the story later.
I hear it though. I mean, I feel what you're saying.
Real Talk said, I wouldn't allow my kids to have my last name either. So, wow. So, a lot of people have the same issue, I guess. I'm assuming that everybody kind of feels the same way.
I'm surprised.
I mean, you know what? I don't even need to ask Queen if she has her husband's last name. Because the way Queen is, I already know she has her husband's last name.
You already
all
know.
About her husband, honey. She is all about the husband, okay?
Yes, exactly. That part.
Seriously, Charles, like behind the scenes, she talks about you like crazy. Okay, everybody, mama knows
So
she's
sweet.
Yeah.
how amazing.
Salute, homie, salute.
Okay.
Salute.
Okay, so what do you guys struggle with most with being married, with your marriages?
I know I struggle with being affectionate. Like, I don't show much affection. I hold that in. I show it with my son all day, cuddle him, love on him, but for some reason with Joe, I just don't show affection.
That's interesting.
And not just with Joe, with everybody. I don't let anybody really get that side of me.
That's amazing for a woman to say.
Right?
I find
But
that
I
very
think it was just the way I was raised. Like, my parents really didn't show much affection. So
I understand that.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe, what do you struggle with?
Pretty much the same thing because I grew up like rough like that too. I didn't have affection or anything. So like us, I'll say this communication. Because if I get in a very, very bad like mood or whatever, I ain't talking to nobody. And just like she said, that's just not for like her, that's for like everybody. If I don't really feel like fucking with you, because if it's a man, let's just say for instance, if it's a man, if I get pissed off after a while, I'm just gonna swing on your ass. See what I'm saying? So like I just learned that it's better off just go ahead and calm down and don't say nothing. When in a relationship, I learned no matter what, you can argue all you want to, y'all both gonna lose. And the man mostly loses most of the time. So I was like, man, fucking just shut up.
Because he just gets he just gets into the wife.
Just play the game. Just go and play the game or go outside and, you know, go and like throw something in the garbage can or something like that.
Men, happy wife, happy life. That's what they say.
That's true. That's true.
no, both people have to be happy. Both people have to be happy.
Right? Ichi by Nick said, I'm not affectionate either. I hate it. Okay.
See, I want to change it, and I mentally think about changing it, but I just can't.
It's
Like,
hard.
something
sometimes.
stops me to change it.
They'll probably look at you like, what's wrong with you? Where did this come from?
Yeah. If I start to be affectionate, I'll be like, what the hell is going on?
Right, exactly.
It don't seem natural, huh?
Right.
Right. Not natural at all. Okay, being Isis, what do you struggle with?
I would say for me, it would be like blending families with my husband's like family because this is the thing. They've known me since I was 14, but as his friend. So now that we're married and we're blending like our lifestyles, the way we were raised, and how we handle situations and stuff, like it's been hard because I feel like I'm getting to know completely different people, even though I've known them for so long. So I would say that's hard. It's hard blending that together, and you know, trying to manage, especially since I'm a new mom and everything. It's hard to manage who's gonna see him when. Especially then you add on the pandemic, and it's hard because I don't want anybody to watch him, and then sometimes people want to watch him. I guess it's making the decisions based off of other
How
people.
you feel.
Right.
You know, you can only do what you want to do at the end of the day.
Yeah, just stay true to you. Stay true to you. Don't worry about what no one else thinks.
Yep, definitely.
Keep your marriage and your little family yours.
That's true. That's good advice. I needed it.
Nice.
Queen Jay and Charles, what do you guys struggle with?
You want to start? Well, I know. At least with me, it's more of trying to make sure I can stretch myself out with everybody. Since, well, even first off, my family is all in Chicago. I'm not from here, so her family is here. Everybody I know is from Chicago, so everybody want to make sure that they get a piece of, that if I don't call this person, if I don't pick up for this person, my kids, her, everybody. So I got to make sure that I try to stretch myself out to touch everybody, or they feel some type of way.
Yeah.
So that's pretty tough.
Right. I can understand that. Queen, what do you struggle with?
I'm perfect, honey.
She's like, I don't struggle with nothing.
I'm just kidding. I think I probably struggle most with is consistency. Probably because like I don't know, consistency overall. Like, because like he said, trying to balance like being a new mom, girl. I feel your pain, okay? But then you add on multiple children, and now it's like your husband, and you want to try to make sure you tend to your family, so or your
Right.
friends or whoever. So it's just trying to be consistent, like being a consistent mother, being a consistent wife, like not
Right.
slacking in no area. That's probably it's the same thing he's talking about. So just being consistent across the board. I'd be
Right.
like, you know what, today I'm not feeling it. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not cooking. I'm not.
Right.
I'm just not. I'm finna go in the
Right.
room. I'm finna hibernate. I'm just not. So just being consistent and not getting too overwhelmed with being a mom, being a wife, being a friend,
Yeah.
being a sibling, being a
How many
daughter.
kids do you
'Cause
guys have?
we have 4.
4. Oh wow.
Yeah. 12
King,
to 3.
King Joe and Chichi, how many
Wow.
kids do you guys have?
One and done. One and done.
One. That's
I
it.
know that's
No more.
right.
He's
No
perfect. He
more?
don't need nothing else.
Wow,
Yeah,
they said
one.
I know that is
one and done.
It took us 8
Yeah,
years to
Isaac's
have it.
mommy, do you want any more kids?
No. Oh, my bad. My bad.
Okay, since I was a little girl, I've always said I wanted 5 kids, but now
Girl.
that I have one, it's like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe 3.
That's the hard part. Just get past one.
Once you get past 1, it's kind of like
Okay,
So it's
so
easier
in
once
the
you
chat,
get past 1.
in the chat, you know
because
how
they
I
start
said,
taking care of each other.
right? That's true. In
They
the
don't
chat,
give
you know
more
how I said happy wife means happy life. Okay, I'm getting argued with, and they're saying happy spouse, happy house sounds
Yeah.
a lot better.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that I agree with that.
That's
I agree
pretty
with
good.
that 100%.
That's pretty good right
I
there.
like that. I like that. Happy spouse.
And of course, it was
I like
the
that.
male that said that. You see that?
Real talk.
Yeah, I like
Real
that.
talk. Real talk.
We ain't never had nothing to ourselves.
Nina
The
Marie,
men, the guys matter too. The guys matter too.
I'm telling you, they like to switch things up a little bit. Shanita said, "Why do you want a house and not a home?"
Huh?
Oh, with the happy house, happy
Happy house.
instead of a
yeah.
home.
Happy spouse, happy spouse, happy house.
Because spouse
Because-
and house is rhymed, honey.
Yeah,
so-
because home don't rhyme.
we all want a home and not just a house. We already know, honey.
It don't rhyme. It don't sound good.
Luther Vandross said that song right with the a chair is still a chair.
Right?
Luther Vandross song when he was talking about all the never mind.
I remember. I
You
know
know
exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We all want a home.
A house
That's
is
true.
still a house.
You're right about that. Okay, the best people said, "Oh my God, King Joe and his wife don't want any more kids." They said no. They just want one. That's it. They good with the one that they have, y'all.
I
The
was
one that
I
they
wasn't gonna cap. I did say I would like to have. This was a while ago. I would like to have both, like a boy and a girl. But I mean, right now, nope. Oh well, nope,
I feel like with everything going on in the world right now,
nope.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
And also, he's just perfect. He's healthy. He's well behaved. I'm not
Oh,
trying to
that's
get
good.
fooled by having a good child and then having a crazy another little kid. So
Mhm.
he's perfect the way he is. Our dynamic works good.
And he has a bunch of cousins and friends and stuff. Trust me, he ain't lonely. A lot of kids that just the only child they don't really have. He has his cousins. He plays with them every day, every week. He got so much shit in the house he don't play with. He got a trampoline, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, a bearded dragon. Yes, I said a bearded dragon, a bunch of Legos, action figures, all
He's
kinds of
got
stuff.
everything.
He's got everything.
A Power Wheel. Oh, I'm bored. Man, okay. Go clean the car.
They're always
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. But no, I don't want to ruin what we got. What we got works.
Right? Okay.
No,
So
that's
what
right.
do you guys feel about open relationships
Hell no.
and
Negative.
entanglement?
Okay,
Hell no, hell no, hell no.
open relationship.
So y'all ain't been in the room and dating lifestyle? No? No, I
Nah.
ain't feeling that.
Anybody can
I'm
do what they
curious-
want to do, but
I'm
we ain't playing
curious
that.
to what Queen has to
No.
say about that.
Mm-mm.
Nah.
It's no big dog.
Next.
Because it always.
Okay, so King Joe and Gigi said, hell nah, we ain't even messing with that. Nope to the open marriages, nope to
What
the
I would
entanglements.
say for the man is the man has to always understand that the woman's gonna have her piece too. And for men, it's a lot more harder for them to take it or whatever, knowing that somebody else messing, with their significant other. Not saying that women don't take it bad, but men go crazy if they know that somebody else. Yeah,
That's true, because a
yeah.
woman will forgive a man
Yeah.
for cheating, but a man doubt will forgive a
Yeah,
woman. For
I
cheating.
can't. I don't even like picturing that shit.
That's so true. So do you think that there's double standards between men and women?
Yes, absolutely. There's double standards.
I
Yeah.
feel there's double standards on both ends, though. Trust me, I can figure them out, but not right now. I'm high, but trust me, there's double standards on both ends.
Dude, everybody agreeing. Everyone in the chat like, nah, we ain't sharing. Nah, that's not.
No.
Guys,
I'm
people are in
stingy.
this
I'm
lifestyle.
selfish.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
I'm jealous. Girl. I'm
See,
jealous.
that's how I feel. No, I'm not sharing. I'm not gonna share my significant other with nobody. I don't care.
I
Agreement.
barely
is
like
not-
him talking on the phone with people. I'm like,
Right.
geez.
Ooh,
You know these people.
Damn. Exactly.
She has their
Be
numbers.
old customers.
She has their numbers. Don't do me like that. She has all
I'm
his
just
numbers.
saying. Hogging my time.
right?
Yeah, I don't like
Exactly.
none of that. I be rolling my eyes real big. Like,
Look at them. They're like, we ain't playing
hey,
that.
when is
Okay,
you
y'all.
gonna come?
Damn.
Yeah, you
in
almost
here?
got me sold out on
Like-
this bitch. You ain't gonna do me like that.
I
Jay, help me out. Jay, help
ain't
me out in the
nobody
chat,
up with
man.
that. I want to know though. Okay, to the chat, is there any one of you guys that are down for open marriages and entanglements? I want to know.
Entanglements.
Entanglement.
I still don't know what entanglement means. To me, it sounds like cheating, but whatever.
Okay.
The best
Yeah.
day you use.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
Very
said.
jealous.
It's still cheating. It just makes it sound better. I know it don't even really make it sound better.
How'd
It's
she
just
even
the
think
same
of that
thing.
word? She just made that
Now,
up.
if you look that word up, it means exactly what she did.
Right? Diggy said, hell no.
Yo, salute, homie, salute.
Right.
Everyone said I'm very jealous when it comes to my man. Hell to the no.
No.
Very protective. Very no. I've been a fault with her. Like, you been a guy in a whole fight over something I don't agree to.
Yeah.
Like what?
Okay, so do you
I've been
guys?
forgot
I
we
don't know.
agreed to it.
In your marriages, do you guys have roles? Do both partners know what their role is in the marriage, and what are their roles?
Yeah, Joe's role is to just enforce whatever I say.
I do stuff.
And whatever he says. But his role is like, if I don't want to go somewhere, he's the bad guy to tell the person you can't go or whatever.
Yeah, I don't give a damn.
He's like the bad guy role. And I'm like the good guy role.
Oh, okay. So y'all play bad cop, good cop type thing in your household. Okay.
Yeah, we got to.
Okay. Being Isaac Smokey, how do you feel about it?
I'll say, as far as, sorry, 1 second, I'm putting my phone on the charger. I would say, as far as roles go,
Okay.
it's such a hard thing. Well, okay, as of right now, I'm working from home with my online business. He leaves the house to go to work. So I'm mostly home with Isaac all day, every day, cleaning the house, doing stuff like that. So I don't know. I would say we both help each other in a lot of different ways. There's not like, oh, you do this, and I do this. I think we just pretty much help each other with whatever. He's actually, he's here. He's coming down.
He just walked in. Hey, welcome to the party.
Hi.
Hey, welcome. We've been getting to know you without you being here. It's amazing.
Well, I'm happy to be here now. So
What up,
We're
homie?
happy to have you. Pull up a chair. Come on in. Okay. Queen Jack, do you guys have roles? Do you guys differentiate what those roles are? And do both of you guys know what your role is?
it's pretty much the same as life with Isaac was saying, being Isaac's mommy. I'm sorry, child.
Yeah.
It's basically the same. I don't think we don't really say like this is what you do, this is what you do. It's more so like I see what need to be done and I kind of pick up the slack. And if it's something I cannot handle, because I am the one that stay at home, I am the one who maintain the house and the kids because I do not work a full-time job.
Right.
So it is a lot of things that I automatically assume it's on me to do because I have more of the free time to do it. And so if it is something that I can't handle, I would just be like, look, baby, I don't. But it is a lot how King Jonan was saying, good cop, bad cop scenario, because I be quick, honey, to be like, I gotta ask Charles. I gotta ask baby daddy. And I be knowing, I'm probably gonna say no. I be already knowing that I'm not gonna do it or I can't do it. But I always wait for him to finalize the stamp. And if it be like, we pretty much be on the same page and wavelength about certain things we do and do not want to do.
Right.
So it's kind of just like, and then when it comes to the kids, it's kind of like I already, since I'm here with them all day, it's pretty much how I run things, operate things. And it's kind of like, I'm going to tell daddy. And that's just kind of like reinforcement.
Yeah.
I just give him that look. I don't say nothing. I just give him that look.
Yeah. Oh, right. You like my daddy. My daddy used to do that too.
That look.
He could just give a look, and that just meant everything. I already knew what he was gonna say.
Yes, that's him.
That look. Yes.
Yeah. It's the enforcer.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
you ain't gotta say much. You ain't gotta say much.
I wish I had the look because I sure do want to give it.
Okay, so
I gotta say it a thousand times.
Do you guys all have regular date nights? How important are date nights to you?
Date lives?
Date nights.
Date nights? Oh,
I want them, but we don't got them.
Our date night, our son tag along, man. Our son go everywhere with us. That nigga, he be cock blocking.
Really?
Yep. That's the best up part about having one kid. He our best friend too. So he got people who are watching the stuff, but he ain't with that. He want to be up under his mom and daddy all the time. So we're weak in that department. We let him tag along.
Yeah, we are weak in that department.
We do everything together as a family.
One-on-one grandma time sometimes.
Oh yeah, we're here in his room. Like,
do we go on dates? Just us two? No.
Mind you, we were together 8 years before that. See what I'm saying? We almost did everything. The only thing we had to get is travel. We only haven't traveled. I want to travel with her, and we do all that stuff. And he ain't coming.
Yeah, he is.
No, he not. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
How old is y'all baby boy?
7.
So being Isaac's mommy and Kari, do you guys go on regular date nights? And how important?
Well, we're trying to get, into the groove, being new parents and stuff. He just turned 6 months today. And as he becomes so big right in front of our eyes, we want to get back into it. I actually saw this book that has 50 mysterious dates that I will really.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Drop
the link.
Y'all gonna have to tell me if I can drop the
I'll let
link
you guys
to the
know.
book. Y'all, can I just say something? Do you guys see how they just looked at each other though? Like,
That was cute.
That really went low, man. I was like, oh.
I felt it. I felt that.
Guys. I felt that.
Yeah. Warning. We are super lovey-dovey.
That's good.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Y'all
Send
still
it my way. I need to learn how to be lovey-dovey. Send it my way.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But that's why I like the fact that you guys are all different, like in different places in your marriages, so that everyone can have like a well-rounded vision of marriage, what it kind of looks like,
Yeah.
So this is the beginning. So y'all are the beginning stages. Y'all still all loved up, all happy. Not saying that the other couples aren't loved up, but I think as time goes on, sometimes it just changes just a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's cute. I like it. I'm sorry. I just was like, oh, did you see that look?
So cute.
Right. I'm like, oh.
But that's when Queen Sir Charles would be like,
I was like,
look at me like that no more.
kiss you on my cheek. Like, what's
I
going
like
on
to
here?
think that we trying to grow into like a sweet spot, you know?
Yeah.
We just
Yeah. No, that's nice, man. That's nice. I'm telling you. Look, see, they're even in the chat saying they smiling so hard. They love it. Okay, so Queen J, Charles, do you guys go out on date night?
Okay, so pre-COVID, yeah. But once COVID hit, not really as much. We took in vacations and stuff, but not really as much time for like dates. Really,
Like out the house.
like out the house, like no.
We'll still have movie nights in the house with the kids, or we'll find us a show we love together, or which movie we want to watch together. But before COVID, yeah, we definitely was like, I'd be like, hey, baby, we got reservations at 8. Or I'd be like, you want to go, this and that. We'd love to like go to movies and do stuff like that.
Did you guys have like a schedule? Like you knew like every Thursday was like date night, or no? You guys just kind of winged it?
No, it'd be random a lot of times, like real quick. Like we'd just be like, we love to eat at Ruth Chris, so we'll eat that twice a week or something.
Ooh, that is good.
It is pretty good. Yeah.
It is off the chain.
Yeah. Oh, I just love it. Okay. I'm looking at the chat too. Everyone's just like, oh, they so cute. Hold on, I saw another comment. Date night's so important, especially when you discover new things about each other just at different stages in your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, some people really like date nights just because, that's your one-on-one time with your spouse. So I understand it. Okay. So how was your love life prior to getting married, and has it changed now that you are married?
Been fine the whole time. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that part.
Ain't nothing changed.
Man, it's perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything the same.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it
increased.
Maybe it increased on like the honeymoon or certain occasions, like if it's like an anniversary or something. You
Right.
get what I'm saying, like that. But I mean, pretty much ain't nothing changed. Like, I mean, I would say better more now than anything, but experience makes everything better. So, yeah.
Yeah. No,
You probably got better. Yeah. Yeah.
Love lives like with each other or with other people, like or before
like
we
with
got
each
together?
other, like when you guys were dating to how you guys are now. Has it changed? Is it the same?
I think
Is it more? Is it less?
I think there's been more action and less words of affirmation,
Okay.
It's more
I
like
that.
active support of each other, active encouragement versus a promise to do so. We're kind of just like fulfilling the prior investments that we made into the relationship. And I don't think there's anything wrong with seeing the fruits of your labor. I think that's the whole point of it, to find meaning in something consistent, something that is the same throughout life as it is when it started. You got to keep it going. You have to actively keep it going. It's something, it's purpose, really.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Because low key, while we were dating, like it was a lot of like talk.
Yeah, it was a lot of talk.
It was a lot more talk.
The vision.
Now it's a lot less talk.
You got to create the vision before you execute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's true. It was a lot of talk. It's okay though.
It was good talk. It was good talk. Look where we at now.
Yeah, you're right.
That's true. I know that's right. He said, "Look at where we at now." Shoot. Queen J and Charles, what about you guys?
Well, we did a lot of action at the beginning. Ours was a little different. It did. I mean, it changed as far as we was young. We was young, and it can go down anywhere at that age.
Right.
It didn't matter.
We were a lot smaller.
We ain't flexible like that no more.
We ain't flexible like that no more. Y'all flexible. Y'all got 4 kids. Y'all
We know y'all had a lot of action.
That's over with, So it changed.
Yeah, it did change.
Salute, homie. Salute.
Now I'm making up for all the little tricks I was doing at the beginning. Now got messed up knees, all kinds of stuff.
Oh no.
I was good.
Get on the floor now. You throw your back out.
Yeah.
Can't get up.
Back seat up.
No.
I love it.
All kinds of weird. They were all kinds of places, honey.
That cramp. That leg cramp.
Yeah. Catch a Charlie horse. You catch that Charlie horse, you regret. You
gotta
know,
work that out. Yeah. Oh.
Gotta break that out. That crank.
Oh. You keep trying to go and you know it's coming. You like, oh.
yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, those day crabs ain't right there. They ain't right.
You gotta work it out, man. You gotta work it out.
The worst feeling.
Right.
Okay. So, let me see which question. Okay, I'll go with the kids first. Okay, so was everybody on board with when you guys had your kids or child?
Yeah, he was playing.
You were both ready. You both knew this is when you wanted kids, or was there one person that was ready, one wasn't, and it just kind of happened, or nobody was ready?
No,
What
he was
happened?
planned. It was my birthday present. He was planned.
Oh, I like that.
Yep.
Well
We know
done,
exactly
though.
when we made them.
Well done. Okay, Queen J and Charles.
We was freshly dating. I mean, it just happened. I mean,
just happened.
you know.
So both of y'all were
One
like,
was
we weren't ready
planned.
for this, but hey.
I mean, you know, we was in the military, so we knew we could support him. So we just was like, I mean, it was never an option really to like abort really or nothing like
Right.
that. So I mean, it was just like, all right, this where we at.
When
Ready or
I
not.
was pregnant, I was the most fertile person in the world, honey. Okay, so only one child we actually planned, and we knew that's the youngest one. Like we planned
Just
him.
one? Your last one?
Yeah, we just playing him. Cause I was in the why was I? We playing him, but I don't know why. Like all of a sudden, we was like, we want to have a baby.
Oh God.
It's usually like with us, it's like every 4 years, like pretty much almost. Like
Oh
that.
wow. Wow, that's so cool. I like
It was unintentional, but it just happened that way.
But it happened that way. The timing was just right.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So it just kind of happened for y'all. Being Isaac's mommy, did you guys plan him? I'm sure y'all planned
We did
him.
not plan Isaac at all, period. I would say with us, you know what, with me, I've always been ready for kids. With him, I don't think as much, but when we first like moved out of our parents' houses, that's when Isaac was created. Okay, freedom equals children, apparently.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
God's timing is the best timing, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave it at that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
That's all I'm saying about it. But
That is true.
you know, it's ironic. It's ironic though, because
Move into the camera.
I had never really considered having kids up until I got with Kai. You know.
Oh wow.
Aw.
That's interesting.
Yeah, Kai was a lot of firsts for me. You know, she was the first and only girl to this day that I've ever actively approached. She was the first and only girl that I've ever introduced myself to, you know, open myself up. I never thought about being an open book up until I met this girl.
Right?
And, you know, when you open up, you
Open up.
open up. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's right. You know, when you open up, no joking. Okay. So,
Call you, boy.
has anybody felt that their kids, when you guys did have kids, it slightly brought a bit of strain onto your relationship?
Wait, what'd you say, V?
I said, did any one of you guys feel that when you had kids or your first child, it brought a little bit of a strain on your relationship?
Yeah, when I go to sleep and he in the bed. Get your ass out the bed.
He's about
Joe,
as
you
tall
know when
as
you're
Joe.
in your bed.
He's 7, about
Man.
5 feet tall.
He got his own room and he in the bed. Always up on this bed. Get out the damn bed. He long as me. Get out the bed. I got all kind of back pains, man. I got to be moving warehouse shit, man. I can't be having my back hurting in the morning. I told you, I work overnight. No, go to your bed, dog. Go, get up.
So that's a problem. So wait, hold on. So Chichi, do you don't mind him being in the bed with you guys?
Don't let him play you. He don't mind either.
That's on the weekends when I ain't got to go to work.
Don't let him play you.
I'm up
That's
at
your
that time.
strain.
I'm up at that time. I'm not like laying in the bed. I work overnight. Like he's laying in the bed with you. I don't care.
I understand it. I
Yeah.
completely understand it. Shit. You want that bed, you need that space.
He's a mama's boy for real. He loves his daddy. He's a mama's boy. Dead ass.
Aw,
Yeah.
I love that.
Me too.
Okay, Queen J and Charles. What about y'all? Did any of your kids bring a bit of strain into your relationship or not?
I think with our first one, only because my oldest son is from before us. And when we had our first child, it was like at the same time because they almost the same age. They're 1 year apart. So it came from her being young and a new mom to having 2 kids now. Because now my son
Yeah.
lives there. So now it's like 2 kids at once, and we ain't had no kids, and we 20. You know,
He was on
and,
deployment.
you know, I'm on deployment gone, and so
Oh,
that
yeah.
yeah. So that
You
that was a rude awakening.
Oh, okay. Being Isaac's mommy, do you guys find that having little Isaac is a little bit of a strain or not?
I would say, and I think you would agree with me on that, but the lack of sleep in the beginning was.
Do you breastfeed?
Not anymore. I went through a gallstone situation right after I had him, so
Yeah.
that ceased it. But I did at first up until he was 3 months. So he's been having formula for 3 months.
Yeah.
But just that lack of sleep was really
Rough.
hard on us, especially because Kiari works a lot. So for him to not get any sleep on top of that, and then we're both sleep deprived, so we're arguing over every little thing at first.
Right.
That was rough, but I think now it's getting better, like with us finding our balance with Isaac, work, being at home. I don't know.
It's good that he's becoming so routine already.
Yeah,
You know?
getting his thing for sure.
We really got blessed with it. Like, oh my God.
He's a good baby.
Yeah.
He is.
And he adapted so quickly. Like,
Yeah.
the first 2 months, but after that, it was pretty smooth sailing, you know? And yeah, I work a lot, but it's worth it to be able to take care of my family. So,
Right? Oh, I love that. That's nice. Okay. So, the chat wanted to know, how do you guys handle disagreements? They Robert, you may not have been here when they answered that. They kind of just, one person just goes and starts talking to the other. They all pretty much were unanimous with that response, and that's how they kind of get out of their disagreements. Okay, so
speak out of emotion.
Submissive partner in your relationship?
I don't know.
What was the question?
I don't know. You know what? I'll speak up and say. I would say. What would you say? I'm curious. You know what? I would say me, I guess.
Okay. She said she guessed.
Pretty equal playing field in that regard. I think when it comes to the ultimate, like, high pressure decision, I'll take charge.
Yeah.
Well, through just like average day-to-day stuff, we complete each other in that.
Yeah, I would agree. Because
we still finding our space there. You know.
Yeah, we are. We're still trying to find that medium, especially because I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I would call myself. Well, I'm getting better, but I think I was very dominant when we first got together, and it was hard for me to like back down and like listen. But I think I'm getting a little bit better at that. Would you agree?
Would you agree that she's getting better at that?
Yeah. I think
there was a little hesitation there.
I think that having Isaac truly humbled us in a different way.
It did.
You know?
Right.
And it allowed us to really take on these roles in the way that they're taking on.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. King Joe and Chi-Chi, who's the submissive one out of you two? Y'all are Gemini, so y'all are
You take this. Yeah, see, you take this.
I mean, I think it just depends on the day.
Yeah, for real, it's an advantage. It's like
with us, I think it just depends on the topic, the situation, the day.
Because sometimes I may not feel like arguing. I may got like a new download for a game or something, and like, you know what, you can just have this, and I got something to do, or you know what I mean. She's got something to do because she really into her health and fitness and stuff like that. So like she ain't distracted by me. If I got a little attitude, she's like, well, whatever, go figure it out yourself. You know what I mean? Like. We really, dead ass serious. We really just don't talk. Like, we just walk off and go on our way.
Okay, that's fair enough. Queen Jay and Charles, who's the submissive one?
Without a doubt, unequivocally, her.
Without a doubt, she ain't gonna be me, man.
Yeah, he's definitely the dominant one.
I am 100% old school to the whole way that my whole life is structured, down to the. But I still go by everything the old school say. You got to pay the cost to be the boss,
Right?
You know.
Yep.
So she ain't got to do nothing, you know.
Right.
She's, got free reign to whatever she need. Whatever project she want or whatever, I'm gonna take care of that,
Mhm.
But she do, submissive is a part of it. I mean, that's just me.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then like with
That's a
me
good
being
answer.
submissive, it's like it's not even nothing that I try to be. Like I don't even like try. It's just like this was already my personality. This was already his personality, and just so happened like
It
we
works.
balance each other out. Like I can't imagine being a dominant person with him. Like it would be so much arguing.
Queen, you can't imagine being dominant
to him. What?
certain situations. You can't imagine being dominant.
Oh well, I'm talking about well, yes, honey. Okay, you already know when it comes down to that, boo. Okay, I like to be the dominant. Yeah, I don't.
Right.
But I'm talking about like overall, like when it comes to like conversation or just like different things that could spark an argument, honey. I just be like, you know what, lead, I follow because he's a great leader. He's definitely an easy person to like be led by. Like I know he definitely like thinks about his family first. He values us. He respects us. So I just know that anything he does is because of us. Like even though I may have a little attitude at a moment and not feel it at the time, and kind of be like, why we change? And I might pout, act a little bratty sometimes. But at the end of the day, I know he always have our best interest. So it's not even hard being led by him or being submissive.
Go back outside.
Can we?
So how important do you guys think that sex is in your marriage? Do you think it plays a big part? Do you think it's very important?
Well, you're gonna need to have good sex to keep it going. So if it ain't good, then you're gonna have problems.
But do you not think that you can? Do you not think that you can keep your marriage going without sex?
I mean, yeah, depending on the circumstances, but I mean, you gonna need to have sex, to keep it going. They just saying, yeah. So at some point, in some way, if you go like a month, I'm just saying by circumstance, and something happens. But healthy, put it like this: a healthy marriage or whatever else has to have good sex in it. So that's just from my experience. That's my understanding.
Okay, no, that's real. I like it. I think a lot of people agree. Being as his mommy, y'all agree? I know y'all agree.
I would say, you know what? Let me just throw this out there. My parents are watching this live, and I'm still.
Oh damn! I'm so sorry.
Just kidding.
You know what?
My bad, mama. My bad, mama. Damn, she ain't gonna think nothing to me.
No, it's up to you guys. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm so sorry,
You know
mama.
what? I would say it is very important. Sex is very important. But I would say since I had Isaac, obviously I'm dealing with the whole postpartum hormonal stuff, and I've been struggling with like my self-confidence. So I think that's affected us a little bit, but I had a good talk with my mom. Shout out to you, girl. She was just like, she was just, giving me advice on, not caring about that stuff. I mean, it's natural. Your body changes after you have a baby. There's nothing I can do about it. And, she was just telling me to, be confident in it. And I think ever since I talked to her, just everything overall has gotten a little bit better, I would say.
Yeah.
You are so beautiful.
Oh, he's singing tonight.
He gonna get something tonight.
Go ahead, homie. Go ahead.
You know what he doing.
Go ahead.
Y'all, look at these lovebirds. Okay.
He know what he doing.
He ain't playing tonight.
When you say that sex is important in your marriage, it's important in marriage.
100%, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Nah,
Definitely important.
like everybody in here,
And a lot of
we
people
all
think
know
that
this.
most
We've
men will
been
say
through
yes,
this
but
long enough.
women say
You
yes
know?
too.
Huh?
I'm saying a lot of people will think would be mad that would say absolutely it's really, really important. But to be honest, it's just as important to women as it is to men, I believe.
Yeah,
And I think it
intimacy in
depends
general.
on.
Intimacy in general in every aspect of a relationship. You know,
Right.
you have to be able to trust one another in ways that you can't trust the world. It's what separates you from the world, you know, and we're not supposed to love worldly things, we're supposed to love each other.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Queen J and Charles, what do y'all think?
Oh, I think he already spoke about is sex important, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he didn't speak about it. Oh, go ahead, baby.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we all know it is. I mean, it's like without a question. I mean, it is. You know, and I know females go through stuff with the babies and stuff, but it's very important to the man still too. I mean, it is. You know,
They went after delivering the baby.
You know, it just helps you get through your day. You know, you
Right.
right on your feet. You know, you skipping to work. You know,
It's a stress reliever.
it is. You
We
know,
call
you
it
just
a stat
smile and you don't
boost.
even know why. You know,
We call it a stat boost on the game community.
Yeah. You know, you just go out and you just feel like a better man after you done all that. You know,
that's true. Hey, it starts your day off right.
Yeah.
Being Isaac's mommy, I got a message for you. It says, Mama definitely agrees that sex in marriage is important. It's a level of intimacy that you don't share with anyone else. So get into it.
Get into it.
Get into it. Mama's like, I want my grandbabies, okay?
Yes. She is obsessed with Isaac and they keep reminding us, okay?
Right. Okay.
No.
So being Isaac's mommy, you said that you dealt with postpartum. Did anybody else deal with postpartum, and did it affect your marriage in any way? Or how did you deal with it and get through that?
I don't know
Yes,
if
let
I
us
dealt with
hear.
or had postpartum directly. I mean, I know I definitely lost a ton of confidence, and it's taking years to build it back up. But I don't know if I was like depressed directly related to the baby or postpartum per se.
Do you feel that Joe understood what you was going through when you were going through it?
Yeah. He's very supportive.
I do my best.
And understanding.
Support is great. That's so nice, Joe.
That's a big thing. You need that in a relationship. Support and understanding. You have to understand the person or whatever, and then that support comes in later. But understanding will come first. You understand who you're dealing with and whatnot, and then after a while, the support comes. It just don't happen overnight. That's why I really want to come here so I can let people know. Like, some cases you do get married fast. In some cases, we're a case where it took a while before we got married. You see what I'm saying? But it's good to get a good general aspect on both sides.
That's true. Queen, did you suffer with postpartum at any point with any of your babies or no?
I don't think it was. I don't think I dealt with official postpartum, but just as they were saying, it was a lot of lack of confidence. And I think with the other half, just boosting my confidence, making me still feel pretty and beautiful, and like let me know like little baby fat is okay or whatever. But it's a lot of balancing, with especially that newborn over the waking up in the middle of the night, losing sleep, the baby's in the bed. It was definitely like but then he's still on his knees, he still got his needs, he still has his wants, but then it's like the baby got their needs, they want, so it's just like I can only do so much now, so it was definitely like a lot to handle, and it was like sad moments, depressing moments, but I don't think it was like full-blown postpartum depression for me personally.
Yeah.
But once I got the confidence back, honey, it was nothing. Okay, just It took a while. It took a while.
That's,
But
you know, I've heard men say that to them, like women just turn more sexy when after they've had kids and they get their stretch marks and things like that. They find that actually very sexy, very attractive. Men, you guys answer the question. I've had a man say that yes, you know, they find that very attractive because it shows it shows the woman's war wounds. It shows what her body's been through, and they just really appreciate the fact that
I don't care. I'm hitting that.
Babies.
I'm hitting it. I don't care. I like thigh meat. I like that thigh meat. I told her when she started losing weight, when she started doing her stuff or whatnot. Because Chi, if you go to her channel, well, I'm not the promoter here, whatever. But, yeah, but or her Instagram or whatnot, you'll see her working out and stuff like that. I told her, whatever you do, please don't lose your damn thigh meat, please. I love that. That's the best part of the baby. I need that thigh meat. I need it.
Charles, what do you think?
Well, see, and once again, remember when we said what attracted me to it? See, I always had a plan of my ideal woman anyways. So I knew when she would have a baby, it was just going to spread out a little bit because she was so small.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it did, you know. So, yeah, it worked out perfect.
Hey, my boy, salute.
I'm your ideal woman, baby.
Do you like the war wounds too? Do you like the stretch marks and everything?
I love these tiger stripes. I walk them every day.
Right? I think it's amazing you guys have such supportive men that, you know, will just push you guys to get through it no matter how you guys feel. And that's just beautiful. That's a beautiful thing about marriage is really having that 110% support system around the clock, 24/7, all the time. Regardless of whether you guys have your ups and downs, the fact that you stick it out is just amazing, and that's beautiful, and that's something to be admired. And you know, a lot of people in the chat would love to be married for that amount of time that you guys have, or have, you know, or still have to grow. So I think that's beautiful. I love it. Guys, in the chat, do you guys have any other questions for my panel? Do you guys have any other questions that you would like the panel to answer? I have a couple more, but before I wind down, I wanted to see if anyone else had any other questions. Okay, I'll ask my next question. Okay, what have you learned from your partner since being married?
That's a good question.
Like I said, I would say understanding.
Yeah,
understanding. Having to understand a person's feelings and understanding their space and
especially since we're interracial, just understanding the different cultures.
We're in Florida, might I add.
I was about to say, you know, I do have questions for you guys specifically, Joe and Chi, and I'm gonna get to that in a second, but I'm gonna let everybody else answer this question first.
Mm-hmm.
Being Isaac's mommy, what have you guys learned?
I would say me personally, I've learned to step out of the box a little bit with life. Like, for instance, I'm more reserved and laid back. Like, I don't mind staying in the house. I don't mind, like, you know, just chilling and relaxing. He's the complete opposite. He's spontaneous. He's fun. He's random.
I was just about to say that I learned to value structure more because I'm more spontaneous and wild and random.
So you both appreciate what the other one offers. That's
that's cool. That's nice.
Most definitely. Like, I've definitely learned to boost it up a little bit, for sure.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
That's nice. Y'all learn from each other.
Queen Jay and Charles, what about you two? What have you guys learned from the other one?
I think what I learned from him was to just pretty much stand on, because he's a very confident person. Like, he stands on his 2 feet, he stands his ground, he's very confident when he, you know, he carries himself very well, like with his head held high. Me, on the other hand, I'm more of the more reserved one, whereas like I'm scared sometimes to speak up. I'm not
Mhm.
very open. I'm not really a open person. Like when it comes down to speaking my feelings or seeing how I really feel, I will bottle it up. I'm very dismissive with different things or whatever like that. So I think he pretty much gave me the balls, pretty much like I can't figure out how to say it. Like he gave me that confidence to stand my ground with, whether it's whoever it's towards, like just to be more confident and be more, just because I would ask him for his opinion about everything. Like throughout our marriage, I'll be like, babe, what you think? Before I make a decision, I'm like,
Same.
I'll be like second guessing it and be like, baby, so I have to have his approval. So it's like over the years, he just taught me to like embody that confidence and just stand up for myself. And it's okay to say no. I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm not. No, I can't. No, whatever. I used to just be like, dismissive and just, a people pleaser type of person. So
Mhm.
it's like total opposite. So
Yeah.
that's one of the takeaways. There's many more.
You are literally me, like in the future. I feel like everything you said is me.
Right, and I feel like you're me like before, and I'm like, oh my god, girl, you gonna get here. I promise you. You coming. I think you was on the right track, girl. On the right track.
So Charles, is there anything? What have you learned from Queen Jay?
She really tamed me. And what I mean by that is that I just didn't always thought I like loved a woman or felt for a woman or whatever. But no, like, after a while, she really like showed me like how to love unconditionally. Like I'm talking about like when you just know, like you will know when you get there like that. All right, it ain't nothing else. When you don't, nobody else even interests you. You just like you don't even care. I didn't think that could ever happen with me because I remember when we first started, I told her like I don't even know if I can even talk to one woman. Like I just didn't because I just felt that I never could. Like my cousins and stuff, they older than me and still say we made to be with multiple women. That's just what my family, what they do. And I didn't ever think that I could, be with one woman and, and just really be all right. And, so she
But he happy now, he happy. He ain't got nowhere. He good. So Joe and Chichi, you guys, Chichi brought up the fact that you guys are an interracial couple. How easy was it to blend your cultures? And was your family accepting of each other's cultures?
It was not easy at first at all. I was 15 when we met. He was 3 years older and already out of high school. So it was like age, different race, whole bunch of stuff. So it wasn't easy at first.
Yeah, and I have no family, by the way. Like, yeah, I come from the system, so yeah, it was just me, Dolo.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So that also was hard because like he didn't have anybody to lean on, and I didn't have anybody to go to lean on his side when I wasn't getting the support from my family. So it was hard at first, and I definitely pushed away from my family for like years.
All my family are my homeboys, like Murder and Easy, G-Easy, or whatever else. You know what I mean? Like my homeboys I grew up with, all their kids are my son's cousins and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like my son is my only blood relative. I have no other blood. I mean, I could probably find it, but I'm not fit to do it. I mean, so you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a
Joe,
big
can I
impact.
just say, for you to not have any family or anything, like you are so positive.
Yeah, it took years. It took years, man. It took years. Trust me.
Yeah, that's what's up.
He is very positive. It's definitely changed the way I look on things because, like, how did someone that came from nothing be so humble?
Right.
I had my second foster mother, whatnot. She's the one that really raised me. I mean, my mother my mother passed. The one that adopted me, she passed when I was 7 years old. So she gave me that good, that upbringing. Like she gave me the good upbringing. But after she passed, I was like, lost. So my foster mother, my Aunt Pink and whatnot, she's the one that gave me that. She a Southern Belle, real Southern Belle. She the one that brought me up or whatever, told me virtues. She even taught all of us how to cook. I lived in a house with like up to 10 to 8 dudes. Like that was like prison for like little kids. You see what I'm saying? That was like my jail or whatnot. It wasn't that bad, but you see what I'm saying? Coming from, you know, I mean, being nurtured or whatever, being around somebody you see as your mother and being thrown into that, it gives you trust issues. You know what I mean? It puts you on defense all the time. Like, but it definitely, I wouldn't take it back for the change of the world, but that was a big, big part of our relationship at first because I used to hide that from her. I didn't want her to know that part about me. I used to lie and say all my foster brothers was my cousins and shit. And she'd be like, who is that? Oh, that's my cousin. This. I'm like, how the fuck?
You didn't want to tell her?
No, I didn't know for like 3 years.
What, you kept that information from her for 3 years?
I was ashamed. I didn't tell any damn body. Even my cousin. She saw all my cousins. We always told each other we were cousins.
I even lived with him and his cousin. Didn't know it till like I moved in. And they were like, "We're not really cousins." I was like, "Oh, okay. This is great."
Wow.
That, see what I'm saying?
Super.
That's amazing, guys. Honestly, like I'm sitting here, I'm just like, wow. The fact that you guys can be so positive.
Yo, I told you.
Have all the support in the world at the beginning.
I told you I got you. I told you I got you.
Yeah, we definitely came a long way. I mean, now everything is good. My parents love him like they're his, like he's their son. My dad calls him his son, all that. But it definitely.
I'm the protector of the castle. That don't go down right this part.
Definitely was a struggle.
Okay, quick question.
My crib, my people crib, no matter what, who crib it is, don't happen to them.
Right? Go on, nice mommy. Go on.
How do you add a comment in here? I've never done this.
Oh, you can add a comment. I don't know if you can do it from StreamYard. You may have to go on to the actual chat. So you can like on the laptop or something separately.
Oh, okay.
Or you can click, I don't know if you've got the option, but more. If you click on more, if you got more, then you can put post comment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna ask the couples to, if they could give you guys some advice about married life, what would it be? I'm giving them a second to think about it. And then whilst I'm doing that, guys, if you have not got Queen J. Warren, if you do not have B and Isaac's Tummy, you do not have Classic Corporation, is actually his YouTube name, then please connect with them. Don't you guys think that they were such an amazing channel? They kept it real. They gave you all of the information about their marriages and how it goes down over there and how they are still standing today and still going strong, and that's just amazing to see, and it's beautiful. So please make sure you take down their names. After this, I will also edit the description box and add them all in as well, so you guys can go and click on over to their YouTubes and make sure you connect with all of their wonderful channels, because they're doing an amazing job out here. We all support and love on each other. You guys know how I am. So I'm going to start with Queen Jane Warren and Charles. What would be the one piece of advice you would leave to other married couples or engaged couples that are looking to get married?
I will say this. It's very hard. Very, very, very hard. Very challenging. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of laughs, a lot of love. You know, it's definitely worth it. But it you know, to get here, it takes a lot.
Yes,
it does
sir.
take a lot.
Yes, sir.
And you know, just don't think like, you know, it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be a lot, you know, in your way, and you just got to be willing to work with it. And as long as it's just something that, you know, that you just can't come back from, you know, it's almost nothing that you can't come back from, though, to be for real. But you just got to be willing to work at it. And if you are, then y'all will be together. But if not, if you want to, you know, leave because, you know, somebody else told you, then you're going to be just hopping and alone. But just work at it. That's my word.
Okay, so that's from King J. Okay, go on.
Oh, I don't remember who said it, but somebody mentioned something about pretty much your family, letting that family with like in your house. That's your family.
Me.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Okay. So pretty much that's how I've learned to live. Like the first year of our marriage was so troubling because I was like a daddy's girl, and I would run to my daddy and tell everything, like Charles did so and so. I used to be couldn't wait, like as if he was my sibling, and I was gonna get him in trouble. But what I learned from the first couple of years of our marriage is to keep things between us. It was like unless I was ready to leave and go, and I was done, and there was no coming back, I was not going to lift my mouth to say anything negative about him to anybody. It was a lot of things that we endured and went through that my family did not discover until we did. Like we did say we broke up one time. At one time that we separated, it was things that they did not know that even we encountered because I kept it to myself. I would do a lot of praying, have a relationship with God, so I would definitely pray about a lot of things. And then another big thing is so keep people out your business, okay? And forgiveness. And forgiveness is everything. Like he was saying, like as long as you're willing to work through it and go through the sacrifices, you can get through anything. Like it's nothing that's going to be bigger than God. It's nothing that's going to be bigger than your marriage, or even if you're potentially thinking about becoming married or whatever. Just know that if that other person is worth working through it, you have to have a forgiving heart, because you want to be forgiven. You want grace. You want somebody to, like, you're not gonna be perfect. You're gonna make mistakes, so you're gonna want forgiveness. So I just offer that to him as well. Like, and I just say to just, if you're gonna forgive somebody, do not hold a grudge. Don't, feel like you're supposed to forgive them, but then dangle it over their head and stuff like that. So it's like a lot
let it go.
Yes, and it's not gonna be something that you're gonna even do right away. It's just gonna be over time. You have to just become a more forgiving person.
Yes.
I could say a lot more, but
and that's definitely that's a piece of solid advice, guys. Like I think that's where a lot of couples go wrong, is when they divulge too much of their relationship issues or problems to family members or friends or things like that.
Yes.
And one thing that I always pay attention to, and was always said to me when I was married, is that you can talk badly about your spouse to your friends, but don't forget they're still your friends, right? They're gonna have your back. And although you and your spouse have now moved on from that, and you've forgiven each other and you've moved on, your friends now still know this thing. Right. And sometimes that can be a hindrance because they want to protect you and they still think the negative thing about your spouse, even though you already moved on from that.
I tell my friends all the time, keep that shit to yourself. Ain't that about business? I want to know nothing.
Exactly. That's the number one thing. Keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Trust me, guys. Trust me. My mom said it at my wedding. She stood up and she was just like, guys, she goes, you two need to just keep your problems between yourselves. Do not tell anyone. She goes, don't even tell me. I don't need to know. None of us need to know. That's between you two to work out. And I definitely think that's some solid advice, guys, with relationships, period. Relationships, engagements, marriages, period. That works for everybody. Okay, being Isaac's mommy and Kahari, do you guys have any advice that you would leave?
I would say, especially since we're newly married, I would say that, don't expect it to be all unicorns, rainbows, and flowers and just amazing all the time. That's a fairy tale. The stuff you see on Instagram and all of that is just not real life. But the good news is you have that person to lean on. You're literally, it's to death do us part. So you're with that person all the time, and just be thankful that you have them at the end of the day, and just be selfless and not selfish. I think I definitely struggled with that in the beginning a lot more, because it's like I had to wrap my head around the fact that this is both of us. Like, I love when he says, like what you said earlier. I think, Joe, you said this, or your wife, or one of you guys said this, but nobody wins. Like, it's not your side and my side. It's us together.
Yes, ma'am.
So I would say always remember that you guys are not enemies. You guys are in it together. So I would just say that's a good piece of advice. What about you?
Well, being newlywed, I do want to thank y'all for pouring into us with y'all experience.
Yeah.
And keeping everything real, keeping it out, and just talking from y'all hearts and speaking from where y'all have been and how far y'all have come, and I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, me too.
I'm very glad I made this.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Aw,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
glad you made this too.
But if I was to share the best piece of advice that has been given to me and that has walked with me for a very long time now, is to work hard and let God handle the extraordinary.
Yeah.
You know, to be intentional about the responsibility that you take on, to be intentional about the love that you share, to be intentional about the bond that you build and the foundation that you form. So
Be
I think
intentional.
that's the best advice. That
I love
I
that.
love that. That's
I
so
love that. Being intentional. That's perfect.
okay, King Joe and Chi Chi, what's your advice?
Like I said, just keep your family your family. You have whoever you're married to, that is your family. So you just got to remember that. And I think I learned that really very, very early in our relationship, to keep our business to us. So I think maybe that's what's helped us get far, because I learned that very early on. Keep it to ourselves. Let us work through it. Don't let other people get in it.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Joe, do you have any lasting words, sir? King of wisdom.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, she's so close. Oh my goodness. You heard that King of Wisdom? Oh my goodness, she's so close. Thank you, V. Thank you. Well, I can't say it's any advice, but this is just something that I try to do. I just try to be as happy as I can be. You're not gonna always be happy, like Isaac's mommy said, like everything ain't finna be cotton candy, rainbows, you know what I mean? But what you could do is just try your best. That's what I do every day. And I've been doing it for years, so it ain't got me nowhere wrong. So I mean, I love my wife. My wife is my best friend.
And God has gotten you through all the tough days, so he'll get you through
Definitely.
whatever tough day you're going through.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, guys, that's it for the show. I just want to say thank you so much to my wonderful panel. You guys kept it real. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate it. And thank you guys all for accepting the invitation of coming onto the show and sharing your knowledge. You guys
Shout
are
out to the homies in the chat. Shout out to
and everyone in the chat. You guys were amazing as well. Thank you for your lovely comments.
Black love.
Everything.
Shout out to the ladies in the chat.
Don't forget, guys, I'm back live again on Sunday at 6 p.m. It's an open panel. We'll be having lots more discussion on marriages. So please make sure you come and share out that live and make sure you're present. Thank you guys again so much. I love you guys. And have a great evening.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for having us.